Oh, do these guys have something to steal?
I don't know, but I tried to steal a lot of things. It was not concluent.
Yeah, the stealing mechanics in Final Fantasies. I've checked on the net to see how it worked in this version, and apparently it's mostly tied to your character's level.
Yeah,
I think your level and not the luck. For what I've seen in the... Yeah, that's weird.
Really?
That's really weird. Usually it's about luck, because you kind of want to have this...
and you have a grenade!
I have a grenade!
Grenada!
So I'm gonna put my tranquilizer on my little barricade. And cure the motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, I've checked walkthroughs on the internet, and they said that it was tied to the level, which I found it really weird because...
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I think, and that's kind of weird too, because, you know, a characteristic for your character that says luck means like nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's like your character is lucky, so yeah, he does more critical hit, he does more, he receives less damage, he dodges more often. What does that mean? It's kind of, okay, so your character is so lame, just boost his luck.
Yeah, and usually boosting your character's luck in RPG is a shit deal. It's like boosting your charisma in D&D, so don't do it. But yeah, I mean, common sense would have made that boosting your luck would have improved your chances of your stealing rates, and also the materia still kind of give you more luck, which would kind of be a pointer to mean that if you boost your luck, you're gonna get better chances. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't boost your chances at all. It's just luck is only about critical hits in this game, and that is honestly, I think it's pretty lame.
Yeah. And speaking of charisma, I'm not okay with that. You know, charisma, it depends on if you're playing the real pen and paper game with real people, and if you actually cares about doing a real kind of story-driven game instead of a game focused on combat, on almost only combat. But when you're playing like RPGs, pen and paper RPGs, I think the charisma is a really important characteristic. But yeah, then again, we're not talking about video games there. So.
Well, yeah, we're not trying to charm the little computer box that is managing all the all the rules of the game. Yeah, I can agree that the D&D system has been made to support charisma, but it's a rookie mistake to avoid putting points in charisma because I'm gonna be less strong in fights. So yeah. You think it sucks, but
it doesn't.
Invest in charisma, kids.
Invest in charisma, and you'll go stronger and stronger.
Yes, but unless if you're in a Final Fantasy game, don't go with charisma because
don't succumb to the dark side.
Does charisma is kind of tied to be a good guy in the game, or hey, I think my super bouncer Barret setup kind of works with the defense and the sadness.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, like the enemies are hitting like 5 damages on me, which is kind of a really good defense. Did I put I've bought some nifty new bangles for my team, and I don't know if I've put them on. So
yeah, just try it.
Are you telling me that I have to hit the right number?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I think it's just scripted.
Yeah, I think it's just scripted, and you open a door and you have a fight, and that's it.
Alright, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a classic RPG thing. Yeah, so, speaking again...
with the luck?
No,
luck or charisma?
I just want to get back to the character for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, like, we were talking about the characters like in Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, and Final Fantasy XIII because maybe 12, but yeah.
It doesn't exist.
And because as I was saying before, you can have a pretty good idea, or you can imagine things about your character just by seeing how it looks, how it moves in the cinematic, and things like that. Things that we cannot, we would not be able to do before because it was like just a bunch of pixels. And then again, when Final Fantasy VII came out, it was like, oh, look at those amazing graphics! Oh, look at Cloud! Look at his hairstyle!
This was amazing back then, people.
Yeah, it was amazing back then. Okay, so it was amazing. Oh, look at people! She's so nice. Oh, look at Barrett! Is so big and ugly and fat.
Oh man, Tifa was such a big deal back in the days.
Yeah, and she's still a big deal.
Apparently, she is. Oh, Loco Weed.
What is that?
It's crazy weed, man.
Yeah.
The machine was just hanging out a little baggie.
A little baggie of Loco Weed. It's like Shinra Weed.
Shinra Loco Weed. But, so yeah,
Oh,
characters...
Centipede.
Oh, is that a centipede? A sword dance? What is this?
Alright, so, I was saying that... so, I think for Final Fantasy VII, since it was the first one with this huge graphic upgrade, it was working well. It works fine, and the graphics were not so damn hot, so you didn't focus that much on. Yeah, you're going
that was
crazy.
Funny.
So you wouldn't focus that much on the character design at that time, but then Final Fantasy VIII appears, and wow. Now that was something else. Now those characters, like we had an argument about this. You didn't like Squall at all.
Nope.
You think it was a douchebag and an asshole, and you know
but he
what?
looks good. He looks good.
He looked good, and it was kind of a cool character. And I kinda like, even if it's like kids at school in the backyard of the schoolyard, like what was his name? Cypher?
Yeah.
Cypher and Squall, like fighting like two kids in the schoolyard, and okay, meet me at 3 p.m. and I'm gonna show you my sword, bitch.
Oh yeah, they did that. I didn't remember.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the game.
Ay. Ay, papi.
And if I remember well, they were doing that same stuff like later in the game, like in the middle of the game, when there's a big reunion at the how do you say that in English? It's like the orphanage.
Oh, the orphanage, yeah.
So the big reunion at the orphanage, and I think if I remember well, they fight again with that schoolyard fight babbling thing.
I guess so. I've played it twice, so I don't.
Anyway,
I kind of just blocked it out of my memory.
it was then that I figured that the character design were really important and make me kind of. You remember Zell?
Yep.
That kind of hyperactive, crazy character, always jumping on anything without thinking most of the time.
Yeah, he was stupid.
I hated that guy. I hated it so much and for so long. And then sometime during the game, I just being okay with him, but
you put it on your teams. Go, he's a good fighter.
Yeah,
he's doing okay. I'll keep it on the team. You have a cutscene, and then just nope. You're out.
You're out of the team right now. And then you were like fighting between him and the Irvine, like the American cowboy with a trench coat. And that guy was so a fucking turd.
Oh man, Irvine Kenice, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
And you know,
what are
again
these?
with those characters, I think, you know, Selfie, is that her name?
Yep. AKA Riku, AKA Vanille.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. You know, back in the days, I think Selfie was kind of okay. A bit annoying, but still okay.
Yeah, she was barely. She did the trick.
But now, Final Fantasy X, And there's Riku. And each time you see her, you want to kill her. You want to throw her into the water and drown her. You want, anything.
For me, I just wanted to put on back her suit, like her diving suit.
It was better.
Yeah, just put the goggles back, baby.
Just stop with with this facial expression. You don't need them. We don't need them either. So stop that.
We don't need your feelings.
we don't need them. And then Final Fantasy 13. The horror of video games. The horror of RPG video games arrives, people. Yes. If you haven't played it, stay away from that game.
Lock your doors. Stay in the house. Go to sleep early. The boogeyman is in town.
And if someone gave you his copies of Final Fantasy 13, just throw it back at him.
Just throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash.
Or unfriend your friend.
I mean, honestly, I've heard like bad press about Final Fantasy 13. I saw the review, it was about 70 on Metacritic. So I told myself, well, it's Final Fantasy, I kind of have to play it. I kind of have to make up an opinion about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I did the same. You know, I bought the game like day one, and I played for like 25 hours straight. No, not straight, but like in 2 or 3 days. And man, it's like, okay, go forward, press the X button, press the X button, press the X button. Lame characters appear. A crazy, badly orchestrated cutscene appears. Then again, a summon, and the summon in that game. The summons are like, why?
Oh yes, they are cars.
Yeah, they're vehicles. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I would like to answer to you, but I don't know.
Why, man? Just why? So I think that's kind of the end of my my long verse on character design that kind of screw the Final Fantasy series along the years. And I kind of think that even if the design changed for the worse in the last entries of the games, it's even worse because of the character design that is kind of always more and more generic and more like trying to be like American characters, you know.
For the look they have, I can agree, but for their personality, I feel that
they're still the kind of Japanese.
Yeah.
Especially Vanille.
Yeah, Vanille is very Japanese.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's not that. The problem is not that she's that much Japanese; is that she's too much Japanese.
Well, she's Japanese, not in a kind of flattering way. It's kind of a more like childish icon to just lust over. It's kind of
it's kind of.
I feel it's kind of mean spirit. Ugh.
I don't know if they really want to do this or if they just.
For me, I feel that they are trying to appeal to. Sorry, I'm kind of focused on the game.
Just ask her where Iris is.
Oh, you gave me the key. That's nice. Okay, so for me, they are these characters. I don't know what to.
You don't know what to?
I don't know what to make out of them because, as we said earlier, the characters in the older games were way simpler, but it didn't matter because you made them what you wanted them to be. You kind of.
Yeah.
It was just a skin for your own fantasy. And
exactly.
Afterward, the game was more about their story, and I feel that it's Final Fantasy VII that kind of started this trend because the story was really more permanent in FF7, and then they tried to do more of that in the 8. Kind of went a little bit overboard, and then they fell back on Final Fantasy IX, which was really like, oh, we're gonna go back to the basics and try to do some really mass appeal, really classical kind of thing.
Yeah, and you know what? It didn't work with me. Again.
And me neither.
Again, I think probably mostly because of the character design in that game. The first character, your main character.
Oh, Zidane.
When I saw him, man, I just want to kill him with his own tail.
Oh yeah, the tail. Why? Why the tail? Why? Why people?
You tell me.
Oh man, honestly, Zidane was a failure.
What are you looking for in these things?
I don't know if it's... whoa, okay. Alright, I won't touch it. I'm just searching for keys to get upstairs. We're at 62.
You have it? No?
I have 65. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on the...
Yeah, no worries. Go on.
On the game, but we're gonna end up into making a bit of sense, people at home. Don't worry.